Championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crunston. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for his running back. Finds his target, and it's complete.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. No run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's locked. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Because this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping and doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
For the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll give it to the running back. Breaks into open space. First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Keeping it on the ground here. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. It's a quarterback keeper. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Breaking tackles and going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Aurora. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They keep him off balance with a run. He's past the marker and still going. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Tailback takes the handoff again. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone. The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll toss it to the right side. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And tackled there by the defense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Big moment here in this championship game. Third and short on the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Yards will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. There's the handoff on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Nobody heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to pass, it's Aurora. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action here on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
It's like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense makes the recovery and takes off.